Amen.
That might very shortly. Who's that? David's house?
Yeah.
David, you here?
Shelley's here also.
Vayiklu HaNiorim, and this coming week, this Saturday's Torah reading deals with the marriage and the family raising of Isaac Yitzchak, marriage to Rivka, to Yitzchak married Rebecca, and the raising of his children, the raising of his two sons, and their development. Vayigdalu HaNiorim, and as they grew up, Yaakov and Esau. So Yaakov ish tom yeshiva holim. Yaakov, he devoted his life to spiritual matters, to the study of Torah, and Esau yedei tzayid ish sodeh. And Esau was man that someone was out in the world. He was a hunter. He was in forests, in the wilderness. His development as his mother Rivka, she shept nachas from her Yankov Avinu, from San Yaakov. Every time he sat and studied Torah, and she heard him sing the niggin of the Gemara niggin, she saw it so different from day to day. She saw it so different Yankov. Each day he grew spiritually. He grew in character. He grew in character traits. He became a more Muslim, a more complete, a more complete Jew. Whereas Esau, he went in the other direction. So much so that when Yaakov came to him and he wanted to negotiate with him to buy the birthright, so he told him, that was his outlook in life. A bechorah is something, a birthright is something which is laden with mitzvahs. A bechorah, there's so many mitzvahs that are attached to the birthright. So if somebody's leaving this world, that's exactly what he has to take with him. That's the outlook of a Jew, a Torah Jew, a Jew. Whereas Esau, what do I need it for? A feeling which is something so very necessary to a human being's existence and purpose in life is to be needed. The scars were darkened this Friday. They passed on a granddaughter of the mentor of some of the greatest Torah scholars or Yeshivas in the world, the granddaughter of Shimishkov, Rebbetzin Chayah Epstein. Her husband was Rosh Yeshiva, Shaar, Zelik Epstein, and in her house, there lived with her a widower, her father. Her father had lost his wife. She lived with him. He lived with her. So instead of making him feel like he was a fifth wheel, she made him feel very needed. Her husband, Zelik was a Yeshiva in Torah. So at the end of the week, when he brought home his paycheck, so she opened up a bank account in her father's name, and she deposited the money in her father's name, in her father's bank account. And whenever she needed something, she came to Tate, I have to go buy fish for Shabbos. Tate, I have to buy challah for Shabbos. Tate, I need a pair of shoes. Tate, I need a dress. Tate, we have to pay the rent. She made him feel not that they were doing him a favor, that they had to put up with him. It made him feel that he was somebody that really was needed. And that gave him arichas shamim, a nation of tzaddikim, the frame hein zechronim. It's a tremendous loss to Klal Yisrael, a Jewish mother of that stature and where she came from. We should be merit the coming of Mashiach and Chias HaMesim, be united with all those that we love. Be back with us again. The Tikok, Kiblam Ter Mitzvah Shinemar, and then